Hello, welcome back to Danganronpa. I'm Shiny_Doorknob. We're doing the final class trial. Last time we went over all our notes. I just went over them on stream to refresh myself, and we're gonna hop right on in. I believe that it is Mikuro Ikusawa that is actually the murderer and not the victim. I think because I think she used Junko's body. I'm positive. I'm actually 100% positive that she used Junko's body instead of her own to make it look like that she was murdered. Bruh. So, we're gonna fucking tear this shit up. Yeah, let's hop the fuck on in. So, since this will be the final class trial, I've come up with a special rule.
So listen up!
Okie doke.
If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school, you guys win!
Wow.
But if you can't...
Yes, thank you for checking.
Then I win!
Fantastic.
And of course,
I appreciate
waiting
it,
for the
Virgil.
loser is the super exciting, super heart-pounding punishment!
Are you saying that if you lose, you'll execute yourself?
Yep, sure will.
That's like a very intense way of telling someone to fucking kill themselves. Execute
And
yourself.
that's final? No loopholes? No wiggling out of it later?
Of course not. Bears never go back on their word.
Okay, we're gonna fucking see, aren't we? We're gonna fucking see, baby.
Never mind all that. I just have one question for you.
Holy shit, I'm so fucking psyched. All right, you know what I should do, actually? I should actually check to make sure I have enough room. I think we'll be okay. Never mind all that. I just have one question for you.
Oh, you're taking this serious, huh? Are you feeling okay?
Honestly, yeah.
Is the mastermind only one person?
That's fucking true.
Don't bother. I already know the answer.
Yeah, I think there are two people. I think that's what Kyoko means.
You're all the mastermind, aren't you? You're all out to get me.
Okay, never mind.
Right, aren't I? I knew it.
All right, shit. I think he's right, but I just don't think he's right in that context. Make your argument. Group photo, places to check, headmaster's e-handbook. All right, what do each of those mean?
You guys have all the...
Let's check our true bullets. I think it's gonna be the group photo. Together, haven't you?
I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
Yeah?
Hey, you stole my line.
Oh,
You're
fuck.
not out to get me. I'm sure of it. I have evidence of my own.
Is that right?
What a coincidence. I too have evidence to present. Evidence that proves everyone other than me has been working together.
What? Wait, hold on.
Oh, sorry,
This
I didn't
doesn't
mean to do
make
that. That
any
was a
sense.
misclick.
How can the three of us
Each have that kind of evidence.
Is that?
No, that's wrong.
It's
Honey.
not just you three. I have evidence too.
Oh, okay, that was the contradiction, is that there's more than just that.
What? You two?
The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
Well, yeah. Huh?
Wait.
Wait, but mine's different. With the picture you have, I'm in it.
Yeah, I know the
But
actual
that can't
rooms that
be
were
right.
unlocked.
Because in my picture,
She's not in it?
see? I'm the only one not in it.
Fuck her out. She's gonna fucking kill. She's gonna fucking kill Makoto. But okay, we should take a look at this. So if you look on so far right, you got Mukuro over there, right? Not even participating in the fucking game. Celeste is way in the back too. So that could be it's me. And he's also in Converse too. Is anyone else actually in running shoes? He's the only one who's fucking wearing Converse. But Celeste is way in the back. I don't think that's important. But Mukuro's off to the side. She's like, whatever. Look at Taka. He looks so fucking funny. And then you have Junko all the way over to the left. And I think that the Junko that came was already dead. I think she had a different face, right? Because that's the whole thing. When Makoto was looking at her and the very first time he met her, he's like, wow, you don't look like the photos at all. And she's like, well, it's fucking Photoshop and stuff, fucking numbnuts. And I was like, oh, sure, whatever. Which made sense. But like looking at it now, baby. I figured as much, in which case...
Hiro, you have a picture too, right? Let's see it.
Junko and Mukuro's gonna be do something out of character, and Junko's not gonna be in the photo, or her face isn't.
Be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence.
Should turn this down a little bit, my fucking ears. What's she doing back there, bitch? What's she doing back there? Mukuro, Ikusabe, and also Genocide fucking Jill is literally just looking behind, she's looking behind fucking Byakuya. I know Leon actually was having the most trouble. It was him and Makoto. Is that Hifumi's same pose? They might just be doing the same pose every time. Like I that might be a coincidence that they're all in the same pose, because I know Taka, he's saluting, Hifumi and all them are in the same exact pose as well. Oh, it's so cute. Look at them go.
So the secret in these pictures has been revealed.
Secret or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in on this together. That's why I'm the only one
I'm so
missing.
jazzed. I'm so excited to fucking
But
finish
you're
this
in
game.
my picture.
Yeah, Mondo.
You're the ones trying to trick me.
So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning and fighting with each other.
That was the whole thing. I thought that they all got the same photo and Makoto just wasn't in it, and that they were like, "Oh, he's the mastermind."
Mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us.
God, man.
Huh? I laid a trap?
Yeah, you did,
A
ho.
trap? How rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious accusations?
The proof I need to reveal Monokuma's trap. Each photo has a certain something in common. There's a connection regarding what person isn't shown in the group photos, and that person is the one who got the photos. Yeah.
Got it!
Okay, I thought they were literally
In
to say
each
Shuko,
case,
but she's
the
technically.
only one not in the picture is the person who received it. So, in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing.
Yeah, look, Junko's face is covered up again.
In the picture Hina got, she's the only one missing.
Fucking Kyoko with her gloves on still.
And in the picture Hiro got, he's the only one missing.
As long as we're talking about it, I suppose I should show you my photo as well.
I'm so excited. I was gonna guess like they're all in the fucking pool or something.
In other
What
words,
the fuck?
Monokuma gave each of
I
us
didn't even
a
see
group
it.
photo in which that person wasn't included.
There's a delay on my. Oh, never mind that. Big delay on that apparently. Anyway, gave each of us a group photo in which that person wasn't
We
included.
saw our picture.
Just look at the
Just
fish.
assumed everyone else was the enemy?
Yeah, he does. Everyone looks really smart. Looks smart in their uniforms.
Figured it out, huh?
You tricky little fucking
Yeah, I thought that must be it. But how was that a hint?
I don't think a wearer. But you know, there might be more to this than just Monokuma trying to confuse us. There's something else that bothers me about everyone's pictures. What is it? What's
Listen,
digging at me?
Can I see everyone's group photo one more time? It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check something.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Alright. I'm sure there's something unusual about these group photos. What is it? I need to compare each of them one more time. Junko is getting splashed. She's getting splashed. Byakuya's picture. I'm really happy about the fish. Fucking Aoi. Mondo. Celeste and Toko. And Kuro's just on her. Looks like she's on her phone. Okay. Junko again, not being seen. Hina's picture. Kuro. Here and he again. Hiro's picture. And mine. Makoto Naegi. There's something strange about all of them. Something I can't quite pin down. I know it's funny seeing them in different, like, just seeing everyone in like a different outfit. You're like, oh, okay, yeah, you're not just wearing this like baggy fucking jacket all the time. Something. Group photo has been updated in the True Bullet section of your handbook. Let's see what it says, so I know how to call a bitch out. I know how to call a bitch out when it comes up. Keep photo. The photo depicts all the Hope Speak students wearing matching uniforms. Worth noting is that Makuro is pictured while Makoto is not. Other than that, there's something else that's very strange about the photo. Wow! Can you just forget about the photo? Wait, can I save? Oh, I can save right now. Yeah, fuck it. We'll save in the middle of the trial. If I fuck something up, I want to be able to. I don't know. I should just stop. I should just get over that. Can you just forget about the photo already?
Trying to trick me with such an obviously fake photo? I'm still pissed about that.
And on top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms.
I'm guessing Hiro's notes are gonna come into this one.
So you think they're fake? No, no, no. I assure you, they're quite real.
What are you talking about? There's no way.
Yeah, I don't remember ever taking a picture like that. So it's gotta be a fake. I'm sure of it.
But you know, can we really be so sure?
Huh?
Don't get me wrong. I don't remember taking this picture either. But is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake?
What do you mean?
The reason I remember this picture isn't necessarily because it's fake. There might be some other reason. Some terrible reason. An unbelievable but entirely horrifying reason. Whoa! Hangman's Gabbit. Gabbit. Ooh. Oh, shit. Oof, shit. Okay. I don't know what it is, honestly. It's not an R. No, it's not. It wouldn't be an E. Shit. All right. Amnesia. Amnesia. It's amnesia. Okay. I need an E. Amnesia. Amnesia. Thank Christ. Okay.
Now I understand.
Now I get it.
Let's say
Bored
that
myself with
somehow
some sugar
we all
milk.
lost our memories. That could explain it, couldn't it?
Oh,
Probably.
I get it. So we all just lost our memories at the same time and forgot about the photo.
I like how that's enough for
As
him.
if. You expect
Oh, okay,
me to
never mind.
believe such an unbelievable occult type story?
Look at Hiro getting his fucking
We
pants in a
all
twist.
lost our memories? That's just crazy.
It's only natural that they wouldn't believe it. But no matter how much they refuse, if that's the absolute truth, they have no choice. We can't move forward until they accept it. And there's another way to prove it besides those pictures. Hero's notes. Nice. Oh, that game must be really fucking fun if you have fucking dyslexia. Interview DVD. Oh,
You're
yeah.
saying we all got spontaneous amnesia? Since when did this turn into some kind of sci-fi fantasy?
I promise you, I haven't lost my memory. Ever since I got to this school,
Ugh, misclick.
I remember everything that's happened.
Wow! No,
Do you?
it's wrong.
Do you, owie zowie? Do ya?
Those photos aren't the only things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same
Holy
thing.
shit, it's so sensitive.
You're not
My
gonna
mouse.
show us something indecent, are you?
Maybe.
No, it's nothing like that. It's a video of all of us being interviewed by the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster.
When you say all of us, you mean
I mean all of us, including you.
you lie? I never did any kind of interview.
Play the
No,
tape.
it's not a lie. Just watch the DVD and you'll see for yourself.
God, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I appreciate you coming to check it out. I don't mean to be rude when I'm saying like, oh, don't tell me anything. It's just because I want to go in. It's like sometimes I'll have theories spinning around, and it's like sometimes I want to know what is just a red herring and stuff like that. But I appreciate you watching. Thank you. The headmaster did in fact interview you.
What are you saying?
I didn't imagine you would remember.
I didn't
It's
imagine
not
you'd
about
remember.
whether or not I remember. You expect me to believe all this? That I lost my memory somehow?
Well, we don't have any way to refute it, so we have no choice but to accept it as reality.
How can
Thanks,
you say
Byakuya.
that? We're talking about living,
Level-headed.
breathing
Big
amnesia
brain.
here.
To be honest, I have something else on my mind right now.
What's up?
Something else?
You said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster, right? What were the interviews about?
The headmaster sat each of us down, one at a time, and asked us the same question. He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in this school.
Oh my gosh, so fucking high.
What question
Right.
is that?
And how did we answer?
We'd say no, obviously.
Nah, bish.
Actually, we all said we could. Even me. I heard
Fuck, dude.
myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my life at this school.
Why? Why would you say yes to something like that?
I don't know. I don't remember a thing.
The same goes for everyone else. Nobody remembers. You don't remember choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster about it at all.
It doesn't matter if I remember or not. Even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever? That's just insane! How can I believe that?
How can I believe
Insane or not, we can't move forward until you
I
accept
feel like
it.
I finally got my
Am I
hero
right?
voice down. I didn't know what to do from before.
You sure are, 'cause it's all true.
What?
I know it sounds absurd, but if it's the truth, there's nothing we can do about it.
Man, yeah, you murdered your classmates. Sorry about that.
Indeed. We only have one path in front of us.
Then we really...
Yep, you all totally lost your memory at the same time.
Holy
It's
fuck.
all making my head hurt.
Agreed,
This
Owie.
isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you?
Oopsie, you figured that part out too, huh?
Yeah, exactly. I know. That's what I was thinking.
Of course. There's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time.
I wonder if that's ever been recorded. Just mass amnesia of an event.
How could someone just steal our memories?
How?
Suck them out with a straw.
Come, that hardly matters right now. If I said it was hypnotism, would you believe me? Or we opened up your skulls and messed with your brains? Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right?
I knew I could count on you.
The interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo, those can't be the only memories we lost. There must have been a purpose to it all. A reason for taking away our memories.
Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive.
Oh. With the original motive. I'm guessing that there's like, I don't know. Like we're like this bastion of like. I'm guessing that we're some sort of bastion of like hope, and the ultimate despair is trying to, I don't know, unfulfill this devilish plan, and they're using the school to like destroy everyone else's hope on the outside watching it right now. That's why it's being broadcast. Pardon me.
You mean the motive you came up with to try and get us to all kill each other?
That has something to do with the memories you stole from us?
That's why like the families, the photos of Sayaka and all that, like they all have that that kind of like something apocalyptic happening in their mind.
It
The
sure
money.
does.
And the secret?
But that part's still a secret. Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
There was no murder.
So you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else?
So until we do that, until we shit our pants, well, either way, we have to explain every last remaining mystery. So, the one who killed Mukuro, the true mastermind, that's what we need to expose. Let's do it. Let's see. Monocuba control room, Mukuro Ikusaba's profile, headmaster's e-handbook. Alright, I'm gonna take my time with this one.
Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm
Girl.
sure of.
But when you think about it,
Let's look at the shoot bullets. I just want to Monocuba control room. Monokuma room at the data center opened to reveal a small room used to command Monokuma. This is where the mastermind has been issuing commands to the Ursine robot. Yeah, it's interesting. Cool. Thank you. Thanks for looking that up. According to his report, Mukuro did not have a single scar, or this is, yeah, the woman she came to host the academy. In addition, her physical features were as follows. Okay, I think it's gonna be something to do with Mukuro Ikusaba's profile.
They have to be here somewhere.
They do.
What makes you so sure?
What does make me so sure?
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here. The mastermind is probably a million miles away. Because masterminds always lurk off in the background, right?
I'm positive there's somewhere in the school. Otherwise, there's no way they could have controlled that machine. Okay, it's
So who
right.
did
Of
it?
course, that's the
Who
Monokuma
killed
control room.
her?
Whoever did it is
The same one who's behind that
I
much,
forget.
I'm sure.
I forget that.
When you
Usually they
think
let it
about
linger on that
is
last on the one that it
mastermind
is. I think that's probably
really
part of
here
the.
at school?
I'm gonna guess it's part of the difficulty thing. They kind of make it a
They have to
little
be
bit
here
more obvious.
somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
Maybe I'm not sure.
What does make me so sure?
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here. The mastermind is probably a million miles away.
No, bish.
No, that's wrong.
Get crunked. Get that shit out of here. Get
There's
that
no
shit out of my
question
courtroom.
That the
Just broke a
mastermind
light
is
bulb.
somewhere
Jesus
within the
Christ.
school.
How do you know? Did you find some evidence or something?
In the back of the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma. The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time. So there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside the school all along.
There can't be any doubt. In which case, there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us.
But there can.
Why?
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
I am sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
So if the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
How'd they manage to survive all of this?
So we're the only ones here? It's not me. I'm not the mastermind.
Well, it's not me.
I blame Makoto.
What? Why me?
Guys, it's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed.
That's fair. I don't blame
I
that.
get it. The only way he could have survived is if he was actually the mastermind himself, right?
No, bitch.
Nuts! You got me.
Wait, what are you trying to say?
Oh my god, seeing Makoto scared is so fucked.
Everyone, calm down. There's no reason to panic. The
Panic.
Mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro.
That's a good point. Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery.
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
He's right. What more is there to talk about?
If you want something to talk about, I think there might be one thing. We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
That's true.
Huh? But I thought we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head.
No, bitch.
That isn't actually what killed her. It was something entirely different.
Entirely
Wouldn't you
different.
agree, Makoto?
Makoto? Mukuro's actual cause of death. The other ones.
All of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
Hey, now hold on a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right?
The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old.
It made it pretty clear. Those wounds were made at least a few days ago. So they can't possibly be what killed her.
Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
What?
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days.
Yeah, the timeline for
If
this, I'm not
that's
sure.
true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would
Over the course of
appear to be
72 hours, you
however
just
many
fucking
days old.
yeeted each other.
That doesn't make any sense. Because she had all those wounds before she ever came here.
Huh? How do you know that?
Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So that means, you know,
You're wrong.
You're wrong, dumb hoe.
she denied me before I could even say anything.
Fucking Toko.
Come on. I mean, you think I'm not weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
There's a lot going on in there. If you're so sure we're gonna deny you, why bother saying it in the first place? Alright. Make your argument. Group photo, interview DVD, Mukuro Ikusaba's profile, Headmaster's handbook, Monica the control room. I'm gonna guess it's Mukuro
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier.
That's true.
She must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all those wounds in battle.
Oh no!
Are you finished?
Ah, fuck! I just missed it.
Deny me this timesy-wimesy. You made me go all cutesy.
Don't worry, there wasn't anything cute about it.
Nice, hero. Fucking tell her. Fucking tell her. Those wounds did come with the battlefield. Yeah, it's on her profile. She didn't have any.
Was the ultimate soldier.
She certainly was.
She must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all those wounds in battle.
God damn it. It's fucking spinning.
Finished?
Fuck! God damn it! No!
Deny me this
Oh my god, alright. It's
Don't worry, there wasn't anything cute
I gotta hit it this time. I know what it is. I've got it. Like it's goddamn spinning.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier.
It's true. She was.
She
I should
must
save
have
it.
been in
I should
100
save
different
that
battles.
spinny
So,
guy.
when you think
I
about it,
will get more time than I think.
obviously, she got all those wounds.
It's okay, we did
No,
it.
that's wrong.
Honestly, yeah. That's he's the mastermind.
No.
The evil is coming
Mukuro
out.
didn't suffer those wounds in battle.
Dum dum.
The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered this school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
To be denied so completely. Actually, it's kind of refreshing. Maybe it's because of all of Master's training.
Oh god.
Anyway, so we can be sure that Mukuro suffered all those wounds after coming to this school. In which case, they could be the very thing that killed her.
As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility.
It certainly
When
is
examining her
cocaine.
body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead.
Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence. The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
Damn, Mukuro's fatal injury has been added to the triplet section of your handbook.
But if that's
Well,
what
well,
killed
well.
her, then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
That's exactly what it means. When we found her body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several days.
So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night?
Stab!
You said you were attacked in your room by a masked assailant. If Mukuro had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her.
Yeah, so then who was that?
So who was it that attacked you?
Yeah, Danny the one who attacked me. I can't think of anyone else.
I got it!
That was a guess.
The one who attacked me was the true mastermind.
There's two despairs. There's two despairs. Is that what that means?
When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask,
It was a kawinky dink.
I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me, but I was wrong. It wasn't her at all. It was the mastermind.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening. I think I'm gonna jump in.
All right,
Let's
bitch.
start off with a nice, easy question. Your assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption.
An
You
assumption.
can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of a mask. The true identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba. At least, that's what I think.
I mean, could that technically be right? Is that technically correct that she is the one? She is the masked attacker.
Do you have any evidence that might convince me otherwise?
I'm wondering if like those little like things where he says like, oh well, like Makoto did it, or like yeah, or like Makuro, you got me. Like if he's actually like, it sounds like, well no, obviously not. But then you find out later it's like, oh my god, he's been right this whole time. Do you have any evidence that might convince me otherwise? No, there's no way Makuro is the one that attacked me. Even if I didn't see their face, I saw that fat ass fucking hand, bitch. Oh, that's true. That's true. Never mind. It should be obvious. It should be obvious. Make your argument. Okay.
You never saw.
I'm guessing the victim is sad that the victim also been struck with a. Yeah, I'm guessing it's not actually going to be this. It's gonna get us to like suck up something else.
You can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
Let's just absorb that.
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there's another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Oh? And what is this other part? Is it the right hand? Or the left hand?
Okay.
Maybe the right foot? Or perhaps the left foot?
Let me. Yeah, it's the right hand.
Or could it be the hips?
You warned me, Makoto. Words cut as deep as any blade, you know. You interrupted me while I was talking. 1 point deduction. I need to think about it one more time. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere.
You never saw their face, right?
I'll look.
So you can't have any idea.
You know what I'm gonna have to
who
do?
was under that mask.
I'm gonna have to like. I think those.
I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
That's what I have to shoot,
You're wrong.
and then I'm
Even
gonna
without
use the right
seeing
hand
their
for it.
face, there's another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Oh? And what is this other part? Is it the right hand? Or the left hand?
Uh-huh.
Maybe the right foot?
Uh-huh.
Or perhaps the left foot?
Okay.
Or could it be the hips? The hips!
The tattoo that marked her membership in Fenrir. That tattoo was a certain easy-to-spot area.
You never saw
The
their
right
face,
hand.
right? So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was
No, that's wrong.
Slut, get fucking. No! You dumb hoe.
Mukuro had a tattoo on her right hand, if I remember correctly.
That's right.
A representation of Fenrir. In other words, a wolf tattoo. But I saw the right hand of the person who attacked me. And there was no such tattoo.
No, honey. No, there was
So
not.
there's no
I'm
way
having
the
my
person
last
behind the
little
mask was
suckling of coffee.
Mukuro.
There's no way. There's no fucking way. Mmm. I have so much milk and sugar in it. That really is just sweet milk.
Yeah, well, okay. You got me. I guess it wasn't her.
Yeah,
but that
fuckface.
still doesn't prove that it was me. It
Okay.
could have been, you know, someone else, right?
Nice,
Hiro,
okay.
Toko,
Good-
Hina,
good
and
defense.
I all have solid alibis for that entire night.
The only one who doesn't, yeah, is Kyoko, and if I'm the one that
We
got
were in
attacked.
the gym tearing you apart, so it could have been any of us.
Oh, okay, sure. It couldn't have been any of you. But what about Kyoko? It totally could have been her.
She has scars all over her hands. Fuckface.
Oh, no snappy comeback? Did I score a bullseye?
If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
Oh.
Huh? Show me what?
Those nasty ass
What do
fucking
you
hands.
think? I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it wasn't me.
Or anyone could say anything. She whipped off those fucking gloves. Ooh. Kyoko was removing her gloves.
Your hands!
Without thinking, I let out a gasp. It was more than just a little burned skin.
Awful, isn't it?
Ooh.
It happened when I was first learning to be a detective.
I thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars.
If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't really bother me.
Kyoko seemed to savor the words that she said, though. Then she put her gloves back on. I'm glad that it actually didn't show
My
how grotesque it
scars
was.
should suffice as proof.
You kind of get to imagine for yourself.
Makoto, did the person who attacked you have scars like mine?
Definitely fucking not.
No, not at all. I'm positive.
She's like, look how fucking nasty this shit is. It's like pussing out and something like that. You're like, oh, Jesus.
Then this much has been made clear. There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind.
This is just awful.
Nice.
On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque scars of yours.
Oh, that's
Sorry.
good.
Did I say that out loud? I do hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Yeah,
Not
fucker.
at all. You can say whatever you want.
Sure, as long as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right? But I'm not cornered just yet.
Okay.
Because if you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukuro's death are totally unknown.
That's true. All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning.
On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
Wait, let me see. That's true. All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning.
You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
Yeah.
Then somehow she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
No, she weren't,
And after
bitch.
she died, who knows how much time went by before we found her, right? Did the culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time, could she?
If she was, she would have been totally decomposed. Just like your brain.
Yeah, she's got to get back at him for that other comment. I'm gonna allow it. I'm gonna allow that one.
But to hide a body here, to just store it somewhere?
There's only one place. I can't think of anywhere else the body could have. The bio lab. Yeah, that makes sense. If you see me turning away from the mic, it's because I'm swallowing my fucking spit. I'm fucking. Let me get some water. Fuck! There's no water in here. All right, fuck it. We're fine. All right. My saliva is just like, fuck, we gotta go, baby. We gotta fucking produce. And I'm like, okay, great. Makuro's body was probably kept hidden in the bio lab.
Biolab? You mean on the 5th floor?
Yeah.
That's right. It's actually set up for use as a morgue, so it's the perfect place to hide a body. And it'd keep the body preserved at the same time.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden.
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact, I have proof.
Okay. The proof that shows the body was carried from the biolab to the garden. There's something that made its way from the biolab. The tarp that says biolab on it.
What makes me so sure the body was carried from the biolab to the garden is the tarp that we found in the garden.
The garden.
When I was checking it over again, I noticed something. I noticed that some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp.
Oh, it says Biolab.
It says biolab.
Holy cow! How'd you notice that tiny little thing?
I'm very
Makoto's
perceptive.
nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
Thanks,
This
Byakuya.
proves that the tarp originally came from the biolab. In fact, there's a whole stack of tarps just like it in there.
So when the killer moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers and put the coat on it afterwards.
Yeah, I don't get how they that part still confuses me, like why one side was dirty. I mean, I guess the top would be, I guess you're in a garden, so it's gonna be dirty on the ground when on the stones and stuff. I don't know. Smooth brain. And they simply let it okay.
You made everything sound so amazingly consistent.
Choco's being really complimentary. I really appreciate
That's
it.
just a wild guess.
No, it's not, you dumb
Where's your
bitch.
evidence? Prove that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved.
There is no evidence. I was simply explaining what I think happened.
Well.
But you seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say?
Worked up?
Now that the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab, you must be getting pretty nervous.
Smug ass smile.
Because the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't it?
Are you talking about unmasking the mastermind?
You see, the biolab contained an inconsistency. One so major it can't be overlooked.
An inconsistency in the biolab. I actually completely fucking went over what you said. Now that the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab, you must be getting pretty nervous because the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't it? Are you talking about unmasking the mastermind? You see, the biolab contained an inconsistency, one so major it can't be overlooked. The lights. It's the lights.
I can't hear you. La 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 la.
Okay,
Such
great.
a child. Oh well, just ignore him.
Nice. I need to pull myself together and think. The inconsistency in the biolab. Could you be talking
by
about...
the way, Makoto, what about that one thing?
What's that?
What one thing?
Distracted.
What do you think? I'm talking about your family.
Motherfucker.
Nani? Don't tell me you forgot about that video message. So
Wait
what
a
do
minute.
you think?
What's going on
Are
here?
you sure your
Get the fuck outta
family's
here,
still
Paul.
okay?
Okay, this whole family thing. I think... I mean, I don't know. I think it's already over. Like, I think whatever happened to them already happened. That's what I'm guessing. So we don't see the headmaster's face. So it's gonna be like... I was gonna be like, oh, what if the headmaster is also Makoto's dad? Because they had the same kind of hairstyle, but it's just like this whole... Also, like, he could have just made that up. If they have the ability to take away our memories, why couldn't they implant some too? I guess they can't, because if they just wanted to implant some, that'd be kind of cheating, I guess. You'd have to, then it wouldn't really make sense, because you've altered it so much that they were going to believe something that just isn't reality. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm saying. I don't think that made any sense. Okay.
Why are you bringing that up now?
That wet cat. He looks like a fucking wet cat.
Your mom, your dad, your little sister. What do you think has happened to your family? Are they really as safe as you might have assumed?
I don't know.
Stop talking about that!
Calm down, Makoto. He wants you to get upset.
Oh, yeah. I need to store my pee in the balls. I can't let him get to me. He's just saying that because he knows we're getting close to the truth of the BO lab. So if I want to shut him up, I need to expose the inconsistency and slam his cheeks with it. The inconsistency has to be that one area where the numbers just don't match up. I'm glad, because I'm referring it to it an unhealthy amount in this playthrough. All
Are
right.
you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible! What do you want? Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible!
That was a lot better than it
I'm
normally
not
is.
listening!
Oh, yeah, biolab lights.
This should prove it.
Okay, thank Christ. I forgot that you could switch that. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. It was like, oh, they're not really using the mechanic, and then they used the mechanic, and I was like,
The consistency Hyoko's talking about is the lights. The lights!
What are you talking about? What about the lights?
Oh.
Like I said before, the biolab also acts as a morgue.
A morgue. Morgue.
And as part of that, a giant refrigerator was installed in there. That's where everyone who's died is stored.
Panic.
And it was set up so that when a slot had a body in it, a blue light would turn on.
In other words, if the blue light is on, that means there's a body in that slot.
But I counted up the number of blue lights that were on, including the one Mukuro was in, and there were only 9. 9!
Why does that matter? You gotta give me the bite-sized version here, man.
Honestly, I fucking relate. There should be 6 lights. Oh, fuck. I didn't actually read what it said. I just assumed. Oh. Oops.
Shoot!
Ah, piss. That was a waste. I should have just answered the question. I get the timer comes on, and I'm like, go class. The number of lights that should be on.
10 of the lights should have been on. Any other number is incredibly suspicious.
Sus.
Suspicious?
As we in the Among Us world say.
That's simple. Just recall who's died here so far, and it should become clear.
Count up those picture frames. That's right. That's the key to solving this mystery. 1, 2. Junko was second. That's a stab wound inside her whole body. That's kind of like, it's kind of weird. She was the only one to die, not by the trial system. Yeah, normally normally he blows up, right? Leon was 3rd. Chihiro was 4th. God, it's an age ago. Manda was 5th. Taka was 6th, and Hifumi was 7th. Celeste was 8th. Sakura was 9th. And victim number 10 was Mukuro. Monochrome crewmate.
So 10 people in all?
Black and white sus.
That's right.
That's funny.
Any other number should make you immediately suspicious. But according to the lights in the
Any other
biolab,
numbers make you immediately
only
sussy,
9
wussy.
people were being stored there.
You're saying a dead body just up and disappeared?
I mean,
I got it.
not
The
quite.
mastermind destroyed one of the bodies to get rid of evidence.
But if they wanted to do that, they would have destroyed Mukuro's body, since they actually killed her. And yet, her body was left alone.
Then, whose body disappeared?
It may very well be that none of them disappeared.
None of them be shown
But
good.
if that's true, then why doesn't the body count match?
Because someone
Including
moved a
Monokuma's
body.
executions, there have apparently been 10 deaths, but there were only 9 bodies. That's the point I'm trying to make.
I'm completely lost. How can the number of victims be less than the number of murders?
Because one of them wasn't a murder. The reason there are less bodies than murders, the explanation for more murders than victims. Why is that? What would it take? Fuck. Fuck. I should read this. That's patently untrue. Kind of untrue. There have been 10 murders. I think we can all agree on that. Actually, you're completely right. So, God fucking damn it. I need those hearts. The reason there are less bodies than murders, I think I have less time in my head. My head's like, oh, you have way less time than you think. The explanation for more murders than the victims. Why is that? What would it take for that to make sense? The mastermind, he didn't destroy a body. I know that. He used, the same person was killed twice.
I got it!
Okay. Okay,
What
that's,
about
yeah.
if the same person was killed twice?
Huh? Killed twice?
Yeah, bish.
Officially, 10 murders have been committed so far, but one of the victims may have been murdered, and then murdered again.
Murdered and murdered again?
She's gonna like that.
If that's the
Oh,
case,
never mind. I thought it was gonna
there
go
could
her
have
like,
been 10 killings, but still only 9 victims, right?
victims.
Technically, you're right, I guess. But still, something like that.
Could easily have happened. No, it is what happened.
Sounds
Bitch.
like you're already convinced. Then can you tell us who was killed twice?
It was Mukuro, of course.
Oh.
Before she was killed as Mukuro Ikusaba, she was killed as someone else.
Okay, so my whole theory about her, I forgot about that. I said that. So I didn't even think about it like that. She was pretending to be Junko. That's why she had the fucking tattoo. There was something there where every time I was trying to think about it, I was like, oh no, wait, but Junko was actually good because she had the tattoo. I was like, oh no, but wait, that's the tattoo. She was pretending to be Junko. And this other Mukuro Ikusaba person, they weren't actually an ultimate soldier? Question mark? Oh, I know that line's kind of murdered and murdered again. Double tapped. Before she was killed as Mukuro Ikusaba, she was killed as someone else.
That's why the body had to be stored in the biolab until the moment we found it in the garden.
That's right, Ho.
No, that's crazy talk. She was killed as someone else? Come on! Besides, who could that someone else even have been?
Yasuhiro Kagagagure.
All you have to do is look at those bodily injuries of hers, and that will become obvious.
Nothing's gonna become obvious because
Okay.
Kyoko's totally delusional.
Yeah, honestly, probably. We're learning all that good shit. I swear to God, they'd be like, we're adding a new trial to the we're adding something else to the trial. All right, let's look at that truth bullet. Monica, due to the explosion, the victim is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. All right, let's go through this. Let's go through all of this. Who is this someone else that Mukuro was killed?
Sayaka Maizono, Junko Enoshima, Leon Kuwata, Chihiro Fujisaki, Mando Owada, Kiyotaka Ishimaru, Hifumi
I miss Taka every day.
Celestia Lu, whatever. Or maybe Sakura Ogami. No. There's no way anyone was murdered twice.
Mukuro died from the wounds she had all over her body. Wasn't there someone else who suffered the same sort of injury?
Who is this someone else that Mukuro was killed as? Was it?
I just don't know. I just don't know if I have to shoot because the Monokuma file contradicts. Was it? I'm gonna guess.
Junko Enoshima.
Okay, I'm gonna have to absorb that. That's kind of what I was thinking. You and Murakoto, words can cut deep with any blade. You know, you interrupt me while I was talking. 1 point deduction. Piss. It must be okay, I'm gonna suck up her name.
Who is this someone else that Mukuro was? Was it Sayaka Maizono? Junko Enoshima? Leon Kuwata? Chihiro Fujisaki?
Fujisaki?
Mando Owada?
Fudge ice cream bar?
Kiyotaka Ishimaru? Hifumi Yamada? Celestia Lu, whatever.
I like how I fucking love that line.
Sakura Ogami? No. There's no way anyone was murdered. No,
Fuck
that's
you.
wrong.
Fuck you, fucking little bitch ass bear.
Junko, wasn't her fatal injury pretty similar to Mukuro's?
What do you mean?
She was stabby wabbied.
Well,
Yeah, I remember thinking that. I was like, that's kind of. I remember okay, honestly, I can't remember I actually said it, but it was like way back when. I was like, I feel like that might be a ploy. That might be a ploy to be like, oh, it's not actually like, you know, whatever, blah blah blah. Like she's actually part of the mastermind's plan. And look at that, baby.
She was impaled by a bunch
Maybe
of
I didn't say that.
all over her body.
Her body.
And Mukuro died from a number of wounds across her body. When you compare that to the stab wounds Junko suffered,
Then the similarities match?
Yes, and those are the only fatal injuries that match up.
Even when she was like talking about, there was that one day we were all going to the mess hall, the dining hall, and she was like, my makeup's all clumpy. I didn't have time to do it. And I remember thinking like, oh, you think that she'd, I mean, to be fair, like models don't usually do their own makeup. At least like professional models, I'm guessing. So That makes sense. But do you think she would have some understanding of it? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's just a little, that's a red herring. It just shows that she's not familiar with makeup.
That explains why those two bodies are actually one and the same.
Oh my god.
Let me see if I have this straight. Junko, or someone going by that name, was stabbed to death with multiple spears.
Yeah, Asuka. I mean, yeah, Junko.
Then her body was kept in the biolab for however long before being dragged out again. Only this time, it was presented as the corpse of one Mukuro Ikusaba.
Dumb fucking hoes. Dumb hoes and their dumb shit.
Up, right? Those wounds Junko suffered could easily be these same injuries.
Then it's really true? Mukuro and Junko are the same person? Wait, so then... what does it all mean?
It means that there haven't been 10 victims, but 9. Which also means that among the people we thought were dead, one is still alive.
So Junko.
And that's the true identity
All
of
right.
the mastermind?
It's like I feel like I've got like 80% of it, but there's still 9. There's that last 20%. I haven't clicked the puzzle pieces in.
Who is it? Who's behind all this?
We already know the answer to that. It's Mukuro. She's still alive. She took Junko's body and made it look like she was the one who died.
But she has to have the tattoo.
So Mukuro is still alive. She's gotta be. Total silence? Then I must be right. I'm right, aren't I?
Because she did have the tattoo. Well, I guess it's technically this hand. It just looks reversed. Mukuro alive. The one that's still alive is Mukuro? But you really believe that? No, there's no way. There's no way Mukuro Ikusaba is still alive. There's no way. Make your fucking argument, bitch face. Mukuro's fatal injury. Let's look at what we got. Okay. Profile? Wow. According to the headmaster's report, Mukuro did not have a single scar or wound when she came to Hope Speak Academy. Okay. Kyoko's account. Fatal injury, I think that was one. And then due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were however dead before the blast. The victim was stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. Just been struck in the head. Okay, I forget. The body we found in the garden.
Mukuro.
Okay, yeah.
Then she's still alive?
That's right. She made it look like Junko's body was her. So the mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
What do you say, Monokuma? Do you give up?
For that to be true, then that couldn't have been her body we found in the garden. Is that really possible?
The body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
That's right. She made it look like Junko's body was her. So the mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
That's what I have to
Say,
shoot.
Monokuma? Do you give
I just don't know what to use. Mukuro's fatal injury. Okay, so we got Mukuro's fatal injury. Monokuma file number 5.
The body
And
found.
our profile. Okay. So number 5, profile, and fatal injury. So Monokuma file number 5. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Okay, I have to listen to what she's saying more carefully, because I think that'll be the contradiction. Because it's something about, because this says that it's something to do with that. I don't even know how to explain. I know that. It's like my brain is just working at half capacity. Mukuro's fatal injury would appear to be the collection of wounds covering her body. And then what was it? It was According to the headmaster's report, Mukuro did not have a single scar or wound when she came to Homespeak Academy. In addition, her physical features were as follows. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's her profile.
It wasn't Mukuro.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, I'm gonna guess it's because the dimensions. The dimensions make sense.
No, the body we found in the garden was Mukuro. That's one thing we can be sure of. The body's appearance and measurements are consistent with her records. Right, Kyoko?
She was 5 foot 6 inches tall and weighed 97 pounds.
Yeah, her measurements are wrong. Well, I mean, Junko's 5'7", so I don't know if that's and weighed 97 pounds. If I was 31, 21, 32, the inches one off. I don't know if that's intentional.
Her profile is consistent with that corpse.
And then there's the matter of the Fenrir tattoo. So there's no question it's her.
But if Mukuro's not the mastermind, then who's actually still alive?
Someone made it look like they died, but they're actually still alive. There's only one person it could be. Junko. Has to be someone dead, obviously. Oh, could it be,
Here's my answer.
Okay, thank Christ. I was like, it could technically... Monokuma didn't die.
Alive. It's the only possibility.
Yes, it fucking is. Alright, wait, actually, never mind. Byakuya.
Are you sure about that?
Huh?
I admit, since Mukuro is undoubtedly dead, Junko does seem to be the only other explanation. But
there
we
she goes.
saw her get impaled. She died right before our very eyes. If Junko were still alive, the death we saw would had to have been some kind of charade.
Yes, it fucking would have.
But you yourself confirmed she was dead, did you not?
Now that you mention it. Yeah, I was the one who felt her pulse. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse, like they do in movies and stuff, but I pissed my pants. She really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I did check, absolutely, and I can say for sure.
She was dead. There's no question. Junko was dead.
So, the idea that she's still alive...
It must be wrong.
I don't think so, bitch. Kyoko's gonna be like, no.
Then you're withdrawing your previous statement?
I
Laughing
know
bitch.
you gave it your best shot, but too bad. I guess your conclusion was a dud.
Oh, it's the bullet jokes. Yeah, okay.
Too bad, too bad.
This case hasn't been decided just yet.
What could you mean, Kyoko? And I guess we'll fucking find out next time, because we gotta... I unsorted the pee from the balls of my pants. Oh shit! I don't think that shit'll ever make me not fucking laugh. But okay, we are at an hour and 3 minutes here. This trial it's literally just getting started too. Like that's the fucking thing. This trial, I knew that this episode was gonna be a fucking extra long one, so we're gonna continue on. But on YouTube, I am gonna call it here for now. So yeah, got a lot of stuff going on. It's getting pretty hot and spicy. I know that Junko and Mukuro switched bodies, but I think Mukuro was pretending to be Junko, and Junko is actually the one in charge of everything, I guess. I don't fucking know. There's something like that. Like I know it was Mukuro pretending to be Junko. I just don't know where Junko was or if she actually was invited to the school at all. Maybe they just had to find someone who was similar profiles. But we will all find this out in the next episode. If you ever want to see me play live, I'm on Twitch, bitch. And you can find all the social media stuff in my in the description below this video. But for now, I just want to thank you for watching, and I hope that you are having a fan-fucking-tastic day, and that it fucking stays that way. So I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye, bitch.